In today's video, we're gonna show my friend Greg how to use his Shaper Origin. No, this is not a sponsored video, but we're still gonna make something cool. Now, if you don't know what a Shaper Origin is, imagine if a CNC machine and a handheld router had a baby. This is what would happen. It's set up very much like a handheld router, but it's got kind of a computer system thing going on here. It actually has an eye in front that will read these domino sticker tapes. When you place these domino sticker tapes in front of the machine, it reads this so that it knows where the machine is in space and time. You will then move the router around like you would a normal router, but this router head actually moves around in real time and it will follow straight lines or curved lines perfectly. No matter how shaky you are or how out of line you are, this is going to compensate for your movement. It even has a Z-axis down-up motion. But when you look at this thing, it can be very intimidating, which is why my friend Greg asked me to figure this out so that I can show him how to use it. And let me tell you, I've been making all sorts of things with this machine and having so much fun. Everything from simple shapes, I did some simple inlays, to fretboard inlays. I even made Greg a sign for his YouTube channel to thank him for letting me research this machine. But Greg is actually on his way over as we speak, and I'm gonna show him how to use this bad boy. So this is my good friend Greg. He stopped in. I'm gonna show him how to use his very own Shaper Origin. But Greg is actually got a YouTube channel called Busy Bee Living, so please check him out. So don't subscribe to my channel today, subscribe to his. But first, before we get into anything, I want Greg to kind of tell you why we are here and why I'm using his really fun, cool, expensive tool first before him.
Yeah, so I started YouTube quite a while ago, and I saw this right when it started. The company was just getting going, and they were asking for people to help them out through like a Kickstart program. So I went ahead and I jumped on board right away because I thought it was the coolest thing. Essentially, you could have a giant CNC machine with taking this much footprint up. So I didn't want to pass up on this opportunity. I jumped in right away. I actually had to wait a year and a half to get the machine. That's how early in the stage we were. But once I received it, I quickly realized I am no good with computers. I was kind of intimidated and just saw the challenge, and it went in the back corner.
It is intimidating too, because like when you handed it over to me, I didn't even want to take it out of the box. Yeah, it feels expensive.
So it was definitely something that I wanted to get into, but it literally sat in its box for over 5 years. And then I met Michael and saw the opportunity to have somebody actually teach me who could, decipher the computer side of it, and then we could get this out of the box and actually use it for what it's intended to.
And he thought that my dumbass was a good idea to teach him. But honestly, this is so much simpler than it looks and so much easier. Don't be intimidated by this because it is actually very, very easy. So yeah. Let's start with some simple shapes. Okay?
Perfect.
Alright, we're going to start with some simple plywood. What I've done is I've done double-sided tape on the back, which is more than enough clamping pressure. And we're just going to put it down on a sacrificial board, my workbench. That's not enough clamping pressure. After securing your workpiece down, the first thing you have to do is place your domino tape in front of the Shaper Origin where it can see it. But one thing that you need to know as well is that it's got to be a full domino, otherwise it doesn't recognize it. So this guy at the end that has this little teeny tiny corner ripped off, it's gonna decide that it's void, it's irrelevant. Now when you place the tape, there you can, it doesn't have to be certain space apart really. I mean, they have to be, you know, they can't be too far apart, but like they don't have to be parallel. They can be completely on angle if you wanted to. It doesn't matter as long as the shaper can see it. Didn't take that long. No big deal, right? Now, I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking too. Wow, this is gonna get real expensive real quick. Yes, and they're not too expensive. I think they're like 20 bucks a roll, I think. I do want to add that one roll of tape goes a really long way. I used a lot of tape and I was nowhere near the end of that roll. One of the things that I did was I made a board and I put some tape on it, and I used this quite a bit too, and I would just place it in front of my project. You can do something like that. You can figure something like this out real easy to save on tape. It's not always gonna work out like that, but...
Does it have to be the same depth as this, or can you put it on top?
That's a good question. Yes, it does. You do want to try to make your workpiece the same elevation as the tape, or the tape has got to be the same elevation as the workpiece. So that's my only big hang up, is it can start to get daunting a little bit when you're trying to figure out, okay, I'm just using this small section over here, but I've got to figure out how to get the tape over here. So I think that that's something that too you can kind of learn to deal with or figure out. They've even got some sort of accessory to alleviate that kind of thing with smaller projects, but I'm sure there's a way to figure out how to do it with the bigger ones too. All right, so again, we're not gonna be intimidated. Just gonna put it right here and you just plug it in. There's no on-off switch. So we're gonna let it do its thing. Now that the machine is on and we have the dominoes in front of it, we need to orientate the origin to its surroundings by scanning the dominoes. Go ahead and hit scan. This button right here. Okay, now hit new scan because we're doing a whole new scan. And then press the green button.
Press and hold? Or?
Nope, just go ahead and press it. Now you're going to move it around and show it around. You're essentially taking hundreds of pictures and mapping out your workspace and your workpiece, and the origin is storing that information.
Oh, I see the dominoes turn blue once it identifies them.
Right, exactly. So now it's telling you that, hey, okay, I know where this domino is. All right, so now are you done scanning?
Yep.
Go ahead and press the green button, and then walk away. Don't touch it! So now, it looks like there's a camera pointing down at your workpiece, but it's not. It's just, it remembers where those little pictures are. So now, all we have left to do is... Now, I know that I'm a short fella, but it was quite the challenge keeping 6'3" Greg within the shot. I had to keep making him sit on a stool to keep him within frame. Okay, so now all we have to do is add a design. What are we cutting out? So let's start with something simple like a circle. So go ahead and hit design, and then create. And on the machine itself, you can do very simple things like squares, circles. And you can even draw some things with line to line to line. But for now, we're just doing something simple, so go ahead and hit circle. And now we're gonna tell it how big of a circle we want. So go ahead and hit diameter. Let's do something small like 3 inches. Now we can simply place our shape or our geometry anywhere we want on the board. So just go ahead and move the machine around to where you want the circle to be. Now that you have it placed, go ahead and hit the green button to place it. Okay, cool. So now it knows where our shape is on this board. Now we just need to feed our origin some information, like the diameter of our cut. Do we want to cut inside or outside of our geometry, or do we want to cut on the line? Do we want to plow out a bunch of material with a pocket? That kind of thing. Or we can even, since you have the engraving tool, you can actually cut on the line too, which is really cool. Now hit cut. Don't worry, it's not going to cut anything yet. Okay, now it wants to know where the tip is. So we're gonna go ahead and hit automatic, and then it will automatically go down. And this is where we don't want to touch it again too, and let it do its thing. Okay, so now it knows where the tip of that spindle is. Oh, we have to tell it how deep we want to go. So we could go ahead and go all the way down to 3/4 of an inch, but that's a little bit too much material, so let's do it in 2 passes. So let's do 3/8 at a time. So go ahead and hit depth, and then 0.375. What does it say?
Cut depth is too large.
Oh, because you got an inch.
Oh.
It's because of your big banana hand fingers. Okay, cool. So now all we got to do is turn on the spindle. Are you ready? So go ahead and just switch the spindle on. Okay. Now, I know this must seem like a lot of steps, but this is all information that you would have to consider with a regular handheld router anyway. But after your first run, these steps will move very quickly and your workflow is going to be very fluid. Go ahead and when you press the green button, it's going to go down and cut into the wood. After it's done going down to depth, then you can start moving it around. Now, all that Greg has to do is to keep his cut path within the target circle on the monitor as he follows the geometry around. Try going in the other direction. Very, very slowly. See what it does? The Origin will even tell him when he's moving in the wrong direction. It tells you, hey, wrong direction. Which is pretty cool. Another feature that I love about the Origin is that as you're cutting, it actually keeps track of where you've been with this dark blue path. Okay, this is a really good example, by the way. Okay, so this is telling you the domino health, basically. So a full black domino means it can see the dominoes all really well, but then once it starts to blink like this, it's like, hey, I'm starting to lose the dominoes a little bit. Then once it turns red like that, your domino health is getting really bad. And then eventually the cutter will stop and it will actually retract the cutter. But it also means that we've got to do a better job of placing our workpiece. Again, one of the things that you just kind of figure out and get used to, but we're gonna try it again. Done with the cut? And just go ahead and hit retract. Did you already hit retract?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, then I shut it off.
That's it. Oh, there we go. We got it. It's okay. It's okay. We got it. Look at that. Look at that. Greg made his first Shaper Origin circle. Are you proud of yourself?
I'm gonna hang this up in the shop.
Yeah. No, I need that. So let's cut a couple more. But the second time I might instruct you maybe a little bit. The third time I'm not gonna instruct you at all. So let's see how this goes.
You're like, whatever. Didn't make it happen. Alright. Green button.
What do we need to happen first for the green button? Turn the damn thing on. Jesus. Now hit the green button. Nice. Does it come out? Alright, let's see if we can do it one more time. I'm not gonna say a damn thing. This time, I let Greg figure out how to cut this circle out all on his own with zero help from me.
I'm gonna go design, create a circle.
And he did very well.
Placing it outside.
With the exception of a few key steps.
And turn it on.
But he still figured it out on his own. Eventually. Congratulations, you just made a circle.
I just want to say though, the one I designed is bigger.
Size doesn't matter, alright?
Big tall guy thinks he's a big chip, right?
Initiation's over, it's time to join the club. So let's move on to something more fun, right?
Are we talking like corners?
We We might add some corners. We'll see. Now we're gonna move on from simple shapes in machine to geometry that we've designed in a computer and put on a thumb drive. So it comes with its own little USB drive. I've loaded up several things on here. So what will be very helpful with this machine, among other machines, is to learn some sort of vector software like Adobe Illustrator or even SketchUp. Adobe Illustrator is like the industry standard and it's fantastic and everything, but it's very, very expensive. I've been using a program called Inkscape because it's a very powerful tool and it's free. There is a little bit of a learning curve, but once you get the hang of that software, it can be a very powerful and useful tool to you, and it is used for so much more than just making shapes. So go ahead and put the USB drive in the side, and we'll load up our shapes. Okay, so now we have a whole bunch of files here. Let's try. Do you think you can handle a guitar body? Let's do it. You can do it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
So when you design a shape, once you turn it into that SVG file,
Yes.
can you enlarge it and shrink it just like we did the circle?
Yep. You can actually scale it on the machine. Even though the SVG file is to scale, like this guitar, we're not going to mess with the scaling because we want it to be the size that we made it in the vector program. But yes, you can take that and scale it down if you wanted to, like to half size or whatever.
Or like logos, you could blow them up or shrink them down.
Exactly. Go to import. Go ahead and pick the guitar body back. All right, so now we don't want to change the scale, but we do want, it's facing this way, we want it to go 90 degrees this way. So go ahead and hit rotate, and
90 degrees.
90 degrees. There you go. So now just place it wherever you want, and then once you've got it where you want it, then go ahead and place. I think everything else is good to go. But let's pause on this, because I'm going to go grab some coffee, go to the bathroom, so hold up, all right?
Okay.
I'll be right back.
We got it.
Dude, what did I say? What did I say? What are you doing?
Check it out. Built your guitar.
I mean, I guess, yeah, it looks pretty good. It looks good.
You need a little bit of sanding.
So let's say we wanted to change the bit. This is also very easy. This is something else that I was very intimidated by, but there's just one Allen screw right here on the side of the motor mount. Loosen it up, and then, oh, I don't bother doing this, but you gotta pull the plug on the side for the motor, but pull it out, and now you're just dealing with a regular collet. So lock the motor, loosen it up, change your bit, tighten it up, and it's kind of dummy proof because there's a slot here and there's a pin in here, so you can't install the motor wrong, which is really nice. Tighten it up, plug it back in, bam. You just got to remember to change the diameter in the program and then do the Z touch off. That's it. Wait, hey, check this out. Check this out. Have you met my patrons? So this is Rune. He's my Norwegian.
If I knew how to say hello in Norwegian, insert that here.
I don't know how to say it either. Gary Mears is my badass Texan bartender. So support your local bartender. Tip him good.
See you at happy hour.
And I got Anthony and Callie are my new ones. Thanks, guys. All right, so now all we gotta do is flip this over. Make sure it's secure. Then we just gotta go ahead and import the new design and then just line it up and go. Just like that, you made a guitar body. Nice. Good freaking. Have you ever made a guitar body before? In your life, before today?
Never.
Nice.
I've been trying to figure out a way to tell Greg that I am not giving this machine back. Maybe if I make him a sign,
Oh, hey. By the way, I forgot to show you.
he'll let me have it.
I made you something for letting me have for letting me borrow the shaper.
Oh man, that is awesome. So cool. Definitely be going up in the shop for sure. Thank you, thank you.
Okay. Well, your very first day working with this, and you made a guitar body. Fender
one ever.
Stratocaster. That's pretty cool that you can kind of hit the ground running and make something like a guitar body, especially when you've never made one before.
One thing that may hinder some people is that in order to really utilize this machine, you've really got to learn some sort of vector software. But Greg made a really good point.
Well, also though, on the Shaper website, once you have the account linked up in here, there is a community that people share their files that they've already created.
Okay.
So you can go through there, and people have been sharing for quite a bit.
So you don't have to learn vector software.
No, there's quite a bit out there.
Okay. You actually got something like an accessory for it, like through the Kickstarter. What is it called? The Trace?
The
or something?
Trace, yeah, it's pretty much like an 8x10 frame
Okay.
that you're able to put down, and you can take your phone and it will take whatever drawing or sketch that you have here and turn it into one of those files for this system. So
Okay.
it's pretty new. Obviously, I haven't had a chance to dive into this yet, but I'm pretty excited. And I don't even know if it's actually for sale yet.
You're actually going to do a video on this now that you are comfortable with this, and
Yeah.
so that video. So when that video comes out, I'm going to link that video down below. So keep your eye out for the video on the Tracer, some more detailed stuff on the Tracer. Yeah, I think the only thing that I can't get past just yet, and my only hang-up is the fact that you have to have your dominoes have got to be at the same height as your workpiece. I didn't have any other hang-ups with this. There's really no limitations, especially
Right.
as far as like size is concerned. You can go as big as you want or as small as you want, whereas the CNC machine, you're limited by the size of your table.
Right,
So,
correct.
so you feel comfortable with it now?
Yeah, I
Need-
mean, this is great. So thank you, I appreciate that.
So I guess, here,
Well,
you know, I guess I gotta give it back.
Time for me to. But you're gonna have to give it up. Yeah. You can borrow it next year.
Yeah, have fun, you know? Just take good care of it, okay? I'm so happy for him, okay? I'm just happy for it.
Hi, hon. Yeah, I'm just getting back to the shop now. Yeah, it was great. Michael was really helpful in explaining how to use this. And he made me a custom sign for the shop. Can't wait to use this thing. Honey, I gotta go.
My precious.